Yo, what's going on? It's Jason Capital. I got a message today for all the ambitious badasses who want to rise to the occasion, who want to rise to success, who want to rise to the best table in the VIP section so they can spray champagne all over girls' tits. Whatever it is they want to do with their success. However, the message is for you today. If you're not ambitious or you don't want to be fucking awesome, it's probably not for you. Let's begin though. So there's this book I'm reading right now. It's really fucking good. Maybe you want to check it out. It's called Julius Caesar. I like to read biographies of great men. It's something I do all the time. It's like half my reading workload. So I read this. There's this author. His name's Philip Friedman. He also wrote an entire biography on Alexander the Great. I read that one already last year. It was fucking awesome. I kind of go through the notes sometimes. Now, anyways, in here there's a story. When Caesar, by the way, he wasn't really like in power until he was like 40. So I don't know how old you are right now, but if you think like you can't be a legend or you can't be fucking great because you're 20 and Justin Bieber's like the same age as you and he's like, already like did all this successful shit, like don't think that, all right? This guy was 40 before he even came into power, and if people had to name like 10 of the most famous men in the history of the civilized world, okay, I'm gonna say it again, 10 of the most famous men in the history of the civilized world, he'd probably be on the list, all right? So you never know. And here's the story that I thought this was pretty cool. I wanted to share with you. So when he was like 33, he had to travel, and he actually visited somewhere in Egypt it was like a museum, like a temple that was made out to Alexander. It was like a whole statue of him, and it kind of talked about what Alexander had done a couple centuries before. Now, Alexander the Great had conquered like all of Greece and like Italy, I don't know, other countries, and he'd basically gone all the way into like India. He'd conquered more of the world than I think anyone ever had at that point. By the time he was like 32 or 33 years old, for like 12 years, he was just fucking conquering. He literally woke up, conquer, go to bed. Wake up, conquer, go to bed. Wake up, conquer, fuck your wife, go to bed. That was what he did all day. For many, many years. He was like the god of the world at the point by the time he died. So Caesar goes in there and he hasn't done shit in his life. He's still, he's kind of like, he's like good. He's got a solid job. He's like that guy who's got a good job and a decent car, but like this is the peak and he's like in this little 90th percentile gray zone. It's a little bullshit. Fuck that shit. So he goes there. He reads about Alexander's story. He sees it up close. He gets in that environment. He gets face to face with it, and he walks out of he literally storms out of the temple. He's fucking pissed. Not at the world, not at anyone else. He's pissed at himself because he knows what greatness lies in him. He knows what he's meant for, and he hasn't lived up to that potential yet. And he's like, fucking Alexander was the same age as me that I am right now, and this guy was the god of the fucking world. What have I done? What the fuck have I done yet? So he walks out of there. He storms right back to his home country. And for the next 10 years, he proceeds to basically rock the fucking world before he takes over his entire country and becomes Emperor Julius Caesar and just like one of the greatest men of all time. So I thought that was really interesting because a lot of people would have gone into, even if they're in Caesar's shoes, would have gone to that temple, would have looked at Alexander, and they would have said, this guy's fucking amazing. I can never do anything like that. That's the meaning they would have taken from it. But badasses who know that their story is not yet complete, who know that they're meant for greatness, who know greatness fucking lies inside of them, they look at that fucking temple of Alexander and they go, fuck, I'm gonna beat that guy. And they storm out and then they go and they make that shit happen. It's why Kobe Bryant says every negative thing in the world, every challenge, every pressure is just another opportunity for me to rise. I see Alexander, negativity, he shat on me so far, I'm 33, he's killing me, fuck it. This is an opportunity for me to rise. Who's more famous now, thousands of years later, Caesar or Alexander? I don't really know. But I know who was losing at 33, and I know that we don't really know who the winner is right now. So wherever you're at right now, dude, wherever the fuck you are, just remember, your story is not yet complete. You are destined for greatness. You are destined for great fucking things. The score is not over yet. The game's not over yet. We just began. We just started. And I'm very excited for the future, for you, for me, for us. So hopefully you got something out of that, dude. Check out this book. It's pretty good.